Okay, so this section starts off trying to, at least, if you can imagine, just kind of set it up next to it so it has a little bit of a still life to it. Still keeping this elliptical shape to start with. And I'm going to put one a little off center at the top, but it's almost the letter C on its side. And inverting that concept, just flipping it over to be on the inside of it. So you kind of see where this overlap happens. Okay, the light's coming from the top. Light source is coming from the top right. So the cast shadow is again an elliptical type shape for the outside piece. And on the inner ring of it, there's a little bit of a shadow that, if you can see, the entire elliptical shape would wrap all the way around. So now the difficulty is trying to illustrate this part. So I'm starting off with a series of hatched lines that echo the same part. Let it stop at the top to be the highlight. And then look at on the other side where I've divided it here. And start to build that part up. So simply enough, two shapes, two shadows, and you have the volume. So here's the cast shadow. I'm just keeping as a 30-degree line just to help get it blocked in. And now it's just a matter of taking that same idea and wrapping it around, even when it gets to the furthest point of the major axis of this ellipse. That's where it really wraps around. Come on the other side. Adjust the paper if you need. Leave a little bit of the reflected light, and then still go down and create a darker value for the base tone. And up on the top, just kind of touching a little bit of the lines, letting it blend in. And now I can go back in with a little bit of a cross contour line, which is going to give me the shadow up front. So when it comes to the front, it's straight. And when it goes around the ellipse, it starts to curve to match the turn of that shape. And when you get on the other side of it, same idea. Building that up so you get all these different shading lines that go with the contour or with the shape, and the ones that go across it. Cross contour crossing over that object. If you can remember the cylinder that you did, it's just the same idea, only it's wrapped around in a circular form, so everything's curved. You can kind of see how it's built up there. In this case, the shadow kind of blends in, builds up that side there. And wherever you go, just make it wrap around that curve all the way around, all the way up at the top as well.